space. Today we have a very interesting guest and a very exciting conversation. We'll talk about living your an extraordinary life. And I'm talking with Coach Ross Hosan. Coach Ross Hosan at the backstage. Parang a few minutes pa lang with him, my mind's exploding and expanding already. So I'm so excited for everybody here, like how Coach Ross Susan will expand your mind as well. So, friends, please help me welcome Ross Susan. Hi,
Hi,
Ross.
Karen. Good evening. Thank you for having me here. I'm excited.
Thank you for being with us. I'm so honored to be with you. Last time I saw you, Leap 33 pa, which is like a decade ago, and was so impressed with what you've done with your life already. Just talking to you backstage kanina, parang, oh my gosh, did you just like I told you, did you just revolutionize the life coaching industry?
I was 35 at that time. I'm 51 now.
I know it's been a long time. But if there's one word for your life right now, what's your hashtag?
Gratitude. Everything is bonus. If I'm given 1 hour more today, it's bonus. I'm given one more day to live, it's bonus. It's everything's bonus already. So no complaints. Everything is just ease and flow. So one word, hashtag gratitude.
Hashtag gratitude. Thank you for being such an inspiration to many. I've been binge watching your videos and people and I see your students and your mentees and they have all these high praises for you. But I'll just backtrack a little bit. There was
Sure.
one because right now I see that you have thousands and hundreds of students and you really create results for everybody. I saw 6 figure, 7 figure income. Not for yourself, for your mentees. So parang, wow, that's so great. But there was a time in 2007 when you said that you felt empty inside. You felt lost, you don't know who you were and what you want. Can you tell us like what the story behind this and how you're able to overcome that point if you can still remember?
Yeah, I think uh, I grew up feeling having all the disadvantage in this world. A lot of fear, doubt, and worry about myself. And basically, it was physically, I felt I was the ugliest, human being alive. Um, Financially, we were just okay. But I think probably I didn't know what was love all about. And all I wanted was acceptance and being liked by people around me. And perhaps after finishing school, all I want is to do good so that when I am doing good, I will be accepted, I will be loved. No, so hence I started working. The only company that actually accepted it was Philips. Out of more than 100 company, I applied simply because, again, maybe when I was starting my career, the self-esteem is just too low. And one
Mhm.
thing for sure that I allowed myself to enter is I had a mentor who taught me about self-development, and it allowed me to develop and become better. And obviously, I was better with self-development. I was creating a lot of great result in terms of my career. So after 15 years from a janitor to high ranking officer in that company, I felt I was very successful. But deep inside, because of that success, career and business and finance, I felt I also forgot about the other side of my life, which is actually, again, health, relationship. And I found out that the cause of my depression at the time, feeling lost, feeling empty, feeling nobody, in fact, praying every night, hopefully he would take away my life because I didn't feel happy about it, was I was simply living a perfect life from the outside, but inside it was the opposite. So I realized that I was just living my life to prove that I am good, accept me, love me, and all of these issues that I have inside. So good thing I at 2007, where I took my own first coaching program
Mhm.
with my life coach, my first life coach, Besol. I realized that everything that I'm looking for is inside. So that's the journey that I started, no? And it literally saved my life. And the good thing around me is when I'm in something, I'm really in all out. Okay. So I left my full-time job and honored, no, the industry that allowed me to find myself again, which is life coaching. So I allowed myself to train. I went abroad, really equipped myself. And fast forward from 35 to 51, I can safely say that the life coaching that I did for myself and help other people allowed me to live the most, I should say, beautiful life I cannot even imagine enjoying right now. So that's my
Wow.
story for your question.
Wow, thank you so much. When you say everything is inside, what do you really mean?
uh, in the end, no, the proving was okay for me to feel loved, to feel accepted. Okay, I must perform this way. I must speak this way. I must this. It's all about being able to heal myself with external things,
Mm,
validation, money, car, recognition, and the more I am running after this, the more I'm getting this, the more I lose myself because in the end it was very external. Okay, internal is all about understanding that the only solution in life is what's going on inside. It's really finding out, connecting to who really am I. And when I find that spot, I connect to that spot and work on it and never leave it so that I'm guided with all the things that I'm doing, whether you like it or not, whether I get what I want or not. It's really that internal voice, internal connection that I want to work on in the rest of my life that will give me all the external things that I want in my life. And they just show up. I don't even have to set goals. I don't even have to ask business. I don't even have to bring people in my business. They just show up the way they show up, effortless.
And you talk about that in one of your blogs. You say you don't chase a dream, you attract it.
Yeah. Because when you chase a dream as if it's not inside you, but when the dream is inside you, it will actually just be inside you. No? So meaning it's about working who you are. Because I always believe it's never the how. Because if the how to's were enough, everyone will be skinny, happy, multimillionaires.
Yes. Yes.
But in the end, all of the how to's are available. But how come majority of people are not skinny, are not
Yes.
happy, and broke? Because it's never
Oh,
the how. It's always the who. Then we take time knowing who, knowing me, deep diving
mm,
into that great sense of connection of who you are. Because when you find out who you are, okay, you'll be able to start to attract whatever you want in your life. It will just land on you.
if I ask you now, who is Ross Juson?
I am agape.
Your love.
So therefore, if I am love, that's what I bring into anything and everything that I do, anything and everything that I say, anything and everything in all of my engagement, I bring in who I am. And if I am saying that I am love, I bring in love in everything that I say, everything that I do.
Do you still have doubts or fears or anxiety at this point?
No more. It doesn't even touch me. It doesn't even visit me. It's all about excitement anymore.
Wow. How
Do you
to
want to know
be you?
why? Do you want to know why?
Yes.
I think I have worked. long enough, hard enough to be on the other side. And the other side is really faith, which means believing that there's a higher source, higher power, higher being. I call him God, that he is always inside you. You just have to connect. That when you have that deep sense of faith, okay, as if there's a candlelight in your heart, that no matter how much storm is going on outside in your life, it's okay. I am
Mhm.
with you. As long as there's air that you breathe, all is well. Because that's how you live your life, holding on to that faith, holding on to that with him all things are possible. Then you act to the second level, which is for me hope. That when you move, it's all about excitement, enthusiasm. When there's hope, even if the things that you want to happen is not yet happening or will never happen, you're still happy and excited because you're living in hope. And the way you move it to the last level is love, that you just have to bring in love in everything that you do and be love. Then magical things happen. Two spectrum of life. The come from of fear, doubt, and worry is actually scarcity.
Mhm.
Why people are afraid? Because they might lose something. Why people are doubtful? Because they don't feel complete. They feel scarce. Why people worry? Because what they want might not happen. So the opposite of scarcity is abundance. And
Mhm.
how do we access to abundance? There's always plenty for everyone. Deepen your faith because your source is the ultimate source of every abundance that we want in our life. Just like the sun, always available for anyone and everyone. Except that, how do we now connect to that source?
So faith, hope, and love. Wow. And you really live it, no? I think, because
It's a
like you
practice.
said, yeah, yeah.
It's a practice um that I believe can be acquired by everyone as long as you follow the instruction of seek ye first. Literally, seek ye first the kingdom. And the kingdom for me is not external kingdom, but it's what's inside me. When I say seek ye first, which means the moment I wake up, what's the first thing I do? Most people, they look at their phones, their notification, their messages. Then they make their phone their God. Most
Right.
people, they go to their children, take care of their children. They make their children their God. Most people, their work. Most people, their gym, their breakfast. They make this all their God, except you did not make your God your first. And this is the first part. And all of the things, not some, not most, but all of the things shall be added unto you. Ibibigay.
Right.
You don't have to work for it. It will be served in silver platter, effortless. But
Right.
are you following his instruction? The most important instruction for me personally, if I want to access that faith, is to seek him first and being still. Know that I am. How would that look like? Literally, body being still, sitting down, no movement. Let him do the moving for you. Emotionally, just being open to what is, but mentally, no matter how much thoughts that's showing up for you that you don't like, that's okay because these thoughts are never permanent. Let it flow, thank it, never run after it. And when you practice with that hard enough, long enough, you deepen your faith, no amount of storm can actually destroy your day? Hello, Zai. I think she's gone, and I'm just sitting still.